Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back, and we're here with some Rome 2, and there's a new world update, or there is at least it's in beta anyway at the moment, and we have two new factions. Obviously here we have Lydia, who are one of the new factions there. Lydia's kind of like based in like southern Turkey, sort of that part of the world. It's a really cool faction. We've got a unit here called the Shielded Sergeants, which kind of like sounds like they've got like a medieval sort of style. The chainmail certainly like that with no helmet, kind of gives a bit of a medieval style. They've got these big broad shields. They look a really nice unit, and yeah, very heavy spear unit. They're really solid in like holding off like hordes of enemies, etc. And yeah, from like as you'll see as we go around, I feel like there's a bit of a medieval vibe to like this faction. But anyway, if you've never heard of the New World mod, it's kind of like a just kind of some modders like just dream of a mod. It's kind of got like Amazons, it's got like Atlantis. It's kind of like a very different universe sort of world. I don't know exactly what right term to really use, but it's kind of like in a world where there's like Amazons, Atlantis is a thing, you've got Persia already, you've got like, it's basically like the mod has just thrown together loads of different civilizations, mythological and real ones, and like and seeing what happens almost. Like the campaign map's quite fun to play. I've done a Persian campaign already, plan to do maybe another one, maybe a Trojan one. Like I said, well, there you go, slip of the tongue kind of gives away what the other faction is, which is Troy. Troy are here. They are not quite complete. Their roster is very limited at the moment. I was looking at it, and it's just very similar units to what Lydia has at the moment. But they do have a few unique ones. But yeah, so you've got those shielded sergeants here. You've got these spear sergeants with like a one-handed spear. They're really cool. You don't see like any units like this in Rome 2 at all, like one-handed spear units. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there are like none. But they look really awesome as well. Again, got very similar like medieval sort of style. I feel like the chainmail. Like covering the heads like that. It's very sort of medieval sort of look. They've got like Greek officers and stuff, but they have like medieval sort of look to them, I feel. Then we've got this unit here. It's a Fringing Infantry. Like nothing special. This infantry is pretty light infantry. Well, it's medium melee apparently, but it's like really cheap. Like costs 300. And yeah, they just there you go. There's not much to them. They've got a short sword, shield, very like Greek armor again. Yeah, I guess for Lydia, it's kind of like, even though Lydia, from what I remember in history, is like it's like a Persian vassal. I guess they have like Greek influence possibly. Then we've got another unit here. We've got Anatolian spears. This is like another cheap spear unit that they have. It kind of reminds me of Thoros spear a bit from like vanilla. Got spear, got oval shield. Very standard sort of spear unit. They're the lower tier to the spear sergeants and the shielded sergeants. Then we have some of the cavalry. Their cavalry for Lydia is insanely good. It looks really nice as well. And then you go again, gives off that medieval vibe. Men at arms is this cavalry here. This is their best cavalry. This is super heavy shot cavalry, really nasty cavalry. And as you can see, their armored cataphracts horses, big old lances, looking really nice. Behind them we have some Fringing mounted archers. These are like obviously mounted archers and missile cavalry. Again, quite cool. Got a bit of a Greek vibe to them. They've got like a spear, so they're actually quite good in like melee as well. I believe these guys are like medium missile cav, which is pretty good. Like missile cav, they're going to do a decent amount of damage. Like a hammer and anvil, these guys will do a lot of damage. And yeah, these look awesome as well. You don't like see like Greek sort of style units like this. Look at these guys' helmets. They look awesome. Really cool. And then that's kind of all out on the left flank. Oh, in the center we have these missile units. It's like the best missile available to Lydia at the moment, which is a Javi unit really. It's like a mobile axeman unit. It's a really cool unit. Again, they kind of just remind me of like the Agranian axemen that like Macedon have. They just have a bit more of an Eastern style like shields and like what they're wearing. So yeah, that's most of the infantry, and then we're over to the cavalry. This is some lower tier cavalry. This is some caravan escort. Some melee cavalry here available, and yeah, this cavalry is just kind of like, it's pretty good. I mean, their helmets are awesome. I kind of like their helmets, but yeah, again, kind of just standard cavalry. Look really good. Got that Greek vibe to them. But yeah, so you kind of got like that Greek, I feel like a medieval vibes kind of going on there, and also like the Eastern vibe. Like there's a lot of different like sort of like cultures and eras kind of merged together a bit. But yeah, they look really cool. And then behind them we have the Lydian Cavalry here, which is like the heavy cavalry. This is like the one below the men at arms, but above the caravan escort. And these guys also look pretty good. Remind me of like Hippias Lancers with the headdresses of the horses. Again, pretty elite unit. This will do a lot of damage. And you can see, yeah, again, Greek sort of armor going on. And then we've got the generals and men-at-arms there as well. We'll quickly have a look at some of the Trojan units. But there are only a few different ones. They have these bronze shield hoplites, and their armor looks amazing. This Trojan armor, insane. I mean, why buy Troy Total War when you could have Troy in Rome 2? And it looks awesome. They really do. I mean, it does give me vibes from the film Troy quite nicely. I mean, also, I think like these shields very similar to those in Troy Total War, looking very, very awesome. That's that shield there, I'm pretty sure, is Achilles' shield. He's got like the Medusa in the middle and then like everything else around the side. I'm pretty sure that's Achilles' shield. I may be wrong. We've got this cavalry over here. This is a Apollonian guard. So this is like the best cavalry again available to the Trojans. Look at that officer there. Let's get a bit closer on his helmet. Look at that helmet. Like the detail put into like this, and like all the models look amazing. They're like hats off to the model that's done this. And luckily he allowed me to have a look at the beta stuff. Very much appreciated. But yeah, they are the Apollonian cavalry. I'm pretty sure I like guard. I'm pretty sure I gave like them 4 of those. The general's also one of them. And then the other unit that I spotted that's new, got Fringing Infantry here. You can see very similar stuff as these guys here, Trojan Defenders, which are a pike unit. So yeah, we've got 2 units of Trojan Defenders. Yeah, got more bronze shields and fringes there. And these bronze shields look equally quite nice. Let's just have a look at this chap here. He looks pretty damn nice. I mean, it kind of remind me of like Levy pikes, but a little bit more armor. I mean, they've got like the Trojan helmet going on behind. I'm calling this the Trojan helmet. It looks very like Trojan. Like I'm pretty sure they have that in the movie Troy. So yeah, gets dubbed the name Trojan helmet. But yeah, that is like all the new units. I hope you really liked them. I'm gonna start the replay so you can watch. I'm just playing the AI. I'm not playing anything like special. So yeah, I'm kind of like just marching up this hill. It's not a very long replay. I just literally put it together just to show off these units, because I felt like we're looking at the units more than we're looking at like what's happening. I think my favorite unit for like Lydia, since Lydia's kind of the main faction here. Troy's yet to be really done. My favorite unit has to be these shielded sergeants. They are really, really nice. Like, I do like the two-handed spears as well, but I feel like if you get shot with, they're going to get shot down to pieces like very quickly by archers. They probably have very little missile block because they have no shield. At least with the shielded sergeants, you have that shield there to help you. I hope that like Lydia does get a few more stuff. Some of the factions, apart from like the Amazonian ones, seem a bit bare still a bit. Persia is certainly another one I'd say is also got quite a lot of units, but like Lydia could, and like Troy, I'd like to see certainly Troy being probably going to be one of the major factions, getting a lot of units and a lot of work and love done to it. Again with Lydia, I kind of like that. I'd like to see a bit more. Could possibly, if you're trying to, if I might be wrong, but if he is going with like the sort of medieval vibe with like the names like sergeants and men at arms. I'd possibly throw in crossbows. I don't know if you can get them into Rome 2. But if you can get them into Rome 2, that'd be really cool. And that'd be a really, like, unique unit to Rome 2. If you can get crossbows into the game, that would be awesome. So that, or even, like, longbowmen. Like, having longbowmen, again, would also be really cool. Have them. Because then Lydia has that sort of, like, medieval vibe to it, and that'd be really cool. Along with that Eastern, like, sort of, like, Eastern Greek vibe that they still got going on with, like, some of their other units. But yeah, I mean, that's just me. I may be, like, missing it by a million miles, but like certainly with names like men at arms, sergeants, I get that feeling. That's what the mod is going for. And then Troy, I can imagine this is gonna be very similar to like the Trojan, like the Troy film, with like units. So I imagine they may get chariots. I'd like to see them have chariots, and I'd like to see them have like other stuff, like maybe obviously pikes, maybe some more hoplites, maybe some really good cavalry as well. I mean, they've already got good cavalry. This is very heavy melee cavalry. This is a solid unit. Some shot cavalry would be really nice for them as well. Maybe elephants. Maybe elephants. I don't know if Troy ever had elephants. Certainly some, but they're like Troy is supposedly in Egypt. Not in Egypt, in Turkey, sorry. So they'd have some exotic units would be really cool. But as you can see, we're just slowly marching up. I was just moving my cavalry on both flanks, and the AI just did not know what to do. They were like, oh my gosh. They have cavalry on both flanks. What do we do? They're fools. Fools. I really like Troy's emblem as well. Oh, let's just zoom in. You can see that emblem. It's kind of like Medusa's again, like Medusa's like face with the snakes coming off. Kind of cool. Lydia's pretty basic, but again, it's like basic but really like I like it. I like just the little building with the wreath going on. Very subtle but very good. And here we go. I think this is the first combat that goes on here. This cavalry here, this Apollinaриan cavalry, dares to face my caravan cav. I mean, they're probably going to die, this caravan cav. They're nowhere near as good as this Apollinaриan cavalry. Oh, that poor man just got cut to pieces. But yeah, at this point, I just start to get my cavalry around the flank. Cavalry, you can see the caravan escort is losing. But it's melee cav, so in time it should win. That Lydian cavalry here, charging into the flank of these Apollinaриan guard. They're bringing over more cavalry, so I may have to sacrifice my general. I've got another unit of Lydian cavalry here that can be used. I'm bringing up spears as well, so we're going to see some of these spears going in. And in goes the cavalry, the Phrygians. Yeah, I mean, they tried to like charge the Phrygians, but they kind of went down the middle of both. You see they're getting cut down. These spears. See, I'm throwing in the spear sergeants now, and everything's going in. Really, I'm going to put it in slow-mo for a bit so we can see what's going on. Just appreciate the battle a little bit. But you can see, yeah, we've got like, oh, look at the officer with the black cape. Oh, and the black armor looks really nice. At least I think he's got black armor. He's certainly got black cape and looks sick. Oh no, he's got black cape. It's very nice. And they're going to try and put the AI is trying to pull its Apollinaриan cav out. They're going to lose a lot of men doing so. AI just cheats like that. That unit was surrounded. There was no way it was getting out of combat. It was literally in the dead center of all of this cavalry. And yeah, they're losing a fair amount now. And rightly so. Rightly so. And then, yeah, the infantry fight has actually begun. I did get my my archers caught out by these Anatolian spears. Which is kind of annoying. Well, not my archers, my mobile axemen, as I should call them. They are actually getting caught out. But I do have my spears in behind. They're getting ready. I think they're about to form like hoplite wall or shield wall. Shield wall, yeah. Which Warpen, it can't limited speed, but I'm like very, very strong in defense. So as you can see here, we're dealing with them in time. But I'm trying to keep an eye on cavalry. I'm actually pinning down their general. My spare Lydian cavalry, I send after the general, but it's losing. No surprise there. It didn't get a great charge. I mean, my men-at-arms are into the rear of this general. That's going to help. Lydian cavalry, I mean men-at-arms in fact, sorry, in there. Now they're sending their Apollinaриan guard. The one they pulled out, and they're going to just keep in there. I'm now going to just chop down this poor Apollinaриan cav on its own. It's got no support. I've got my archers here, my mounted archers just doing their bit. They're just firing, picking off poor little axemen. They can't even see what they're shooting at, but they're shooting over there. They know what they're hitting. I mean, yeah, the combat is raging on down here. Let's just put it in slow-mo again. Just go see what's going on. You can see, like, we have Anatolian spears facing off against Fringing Infantry. I'm pretty sure I've got some more Anatolian spears in here. Got spear sergeants in here as well. These double-handed spears. Really, really cool unit. Good to see they're doing a bit of work. Chop them down. Chop them down. Let's put it back in normal. Already got C units breaking here. These Fringing Infantry are just trash. They are not great. They're holding the line for me. And here comes a nice charge from my cavalry. This is my horse archers, I decide, right? They do more good charging in, and like that, they just cause like a chain route on all of this right flank. You see, look at this unit, bronze shield hoplites breaking at 157 men. Getting rear charged, it does not do well, it would seem. They're actually doing quite well here as AI. It's actually pinning down my shielded sergeants with the pikes quite nicely, surrounding them. I didn't even realize this. I was too busy like microing my cav. I have like mobile axemen here that could probably go in. I'm actually winning on this right flank. I'm about to just rout everything here. It can go the axes. Finally get the order to go, and they're probably going to die being impaled on these pikes. But do I care? Absolutely not. Actually, they're doing quite a nice job getting flanked. But yeah, at this point, the general has actually died for the Trojans. I think he died in this combat here. Well, he died at least in one of these combats, and my general is still picking off units. He's taking out mobile axemen, all sorts. I have spears in behind now, ready to, spears and swords in behind. My Phrygian infantry seem to be doing a lot better. Supported with spears, they seem to do quite well. And then yeah, like bronze shields to hoplites. I mean, they're still holding. They're actually quite good at these hoplites. Like one broke really easily, but the rest should do okay. You see, Phrygian axemen here. I don't know if they'll win. Probably not. Look at this banner carrier. He's just standing here. He's like, don't mind me. At this point, yeah, like the cavalry's just mopping up like the remains of the cavalry. They have a bronze shield hot plate here, just chilling actually. It's getting might get charged in a moment by a bunch of cavalry. Probably shouldn't do this. Don't do this ever really. But there you go. Actually, yeah, just chip breaks like that actually. But yeah, that was a really quick battle. It was so quick. I decimated the AI really quickly. Just like I said, just held the line and just got the cavalry in behind. I had more cavalry, but like I could have given Troy more cav, but maybe more of this expensive cav, but it still wouldn't have changed like what was going to happen, I think. My Lydian Cavalry actually lost a lot. I lost a lot of cavalry. These men-at-arms like didn't even get touched, and they were finding some good cav. My mounted archers did really well. I think it actually the most kills probably in any of my army. Actually, no, 235 down here for spear sergeants. Shows that they're really, really good. I kind of like them. They're a kind of aggressive spear because they're a two-handed spear. So I feel like they're aggressive spears, which is a really cool idea. And then also like these Fringing mobile axemen did quite well. So yeah, you can see all the stats there. AI obviously didn't do that great. I mean, its cav did okay, but nothing like its infantry did amazing. But there you go. That is the replay, and that is the update that is coming for Rome 2 New World mod. And obviously, like I said, Troy is still getting worked on. So I'll probably do another like update video for when Troy gets like a full roster. We'll cover that. Probably fight Lydia. We'll get revenge on Lydia. Yeah, that was kind of really it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment to show your support. If you'd like to see more New World, let me know in the comments as well. I do always like playing it. And if you want to see more like sieges or battles for it, let me know in the comments. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.